Core strength is something we take for granted, but over time, when we don't exercise, we lose it. These are very simple exercises that will help improve your core muscles in the front, the side and the back of your body. All of those things really help reduce the risk of falls, and none of us want to fall. Depending on your core strength and your balance, suggest you start using a chair or a countertop, something that you can comfortably hold so your arms come into your wrist. Separate your feet so they're hip distance apart, and ideally try and do this in your bare feet. If your feet are too cold, keep your socks on, but make sure you're not on a slippy floor, not on any lino or tiles. Take a nice deep breath in, and on your inhale, come up onto your tiptoes. Tighten your knees, tighten the muscles in your legs, and lift your head towards the ceiling. And stay there for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. If it's too difficult to stay for 3, start with 2 or 3 and try and build it up to 5. Try and do this at least 5 times. So inhale, up onto your tiptoes, tighten your legs, lift your head up to your ceiling and breathe in and out. 3, 2, 1, lower down. When you've strengthened that and you feel confident, try bringing your feet closer together so your toes touch and your heels are slightly separated. Again, pull in your core muscles, nice deep breath in and come up onto your toes. Pulling your hips under, lifting your head up to the ceiling and hold again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat that again 5 times. When you get to the point where you think, actually my balance is improving, and this may take a number of weeks, you can try releasing one hand and putting one hand on your hip. And again, repeating that either with your feet, back out hip distance apart, breathe in and lift up, head up to the ceiling, stretch up right through your whole body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. As with the first exercise, when you feel confident with that, bring your toes in together, gap between your heels, nice deep breath in and up onto the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. If after a couple of weeks you're thinking, got this sorted, try bringing both hands to your hips or both hands down by your side, whichever feels comfortable. For some people, hands on both hips may cause problems with the shoulders, so whatever is comfortable. Again, nice deep breath in and start with your feet hip distance apart. Breathe in and lift up onto your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you move to this, make sure that you've got something to get hold of in case you feel wobbly rather than feeling unsteady. So initially when you move from holding on with 2 or 1 hand, keep something in front of you to have that stability. When you've secured that, next movement to move on to, and again have something in front of you to hold on to, is feet hip distance apart. And you're going to practice as if you're sitting into your favourite chair to settle down to watch the television. So nice deep breath in, head up, and as you breathe in, bend your knees, and you'll hear them click. It's absolutely fine. And lower yourself down and hold. 3, 2, 1. And breathe in to come back up. Repeat that at least 5 times. So breathe in and sink down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe in to come back up. Again, as with the previous movement, Over time, you might be able to move to one hand, holding on to offer that balance. So again, breathe in and sit into that chair. Pulling your core muscles in, lifting your chest up, which will help with the balance. Try not to lean forward, that will encourage you to fall forward. 3, 2, 1, and back up. Repeat that over a number of weeks until you again feel confident to do it without the chair. Have the chair or something in front of you for that safety. Try putting your hands either at your hips, down by your side, or out in front. This actually can act as a counterbalance and help. So deep breath in and sink down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a nice deep breath in, push through your feet to bring you back to standing. So that's exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, turn so only one side of your body is facing the chair. Feet hip distance apart, make sure that all of your feet are in contact. Put your arm up above your head and lean over towards the chair. And you'll feel a stretch down the left-hand side of your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back up. Again, practice that at least 4 or 5 times each day. Then swap sides, otherwise you'll be wonky. So swap onto the other side. Feet hip distance apart. Arm up, nice deep breath. And then lean over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up through centre. Again, repeat that at least 4 or 5 times each day. As with the previous movements, as you feel more confident, you can dispense with the chair and have your hand on your thigh, hand up and slide your hand down your thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slide back up on an inhale. Inhale again and over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, back up. Next movement, feet hip distance apart, arms to your hips. You're going to twist to look over your shoulder. Tighten your legs, make sure that they're nice and strong. Keep looking out over your shoulder. And then come back to centre. And again to the other side. Trying to pull your tummy muscles in to develop that core strength. And back through. And again. Try and keep this a nice controlled movement with a gap between each movement, forward and back. And back to centre. Last exercise, come back to your chair and you're going to transfer your weight initially into your right foot. You're going to lift your left foot slightly off the ground. Hold on to the chair, put your head up and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that leg, really feel it in contact with the floor. Inhale and lift your right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Again, repeat that exercise at least 5 times on both legs. And again, as with the other movements, once you feel confident that you can leave go with one hand, bring one hand to your hip or down by your side and lift your leg up. And again, hold it. This is developing core strength. You're using your core muscles and the muscles in your leg to enable you to lift it up. 3, 2, 1, and down. Swap hands swap legs. Doesn't matter how high your leg comes up. Initially you might literally be only able to get it a couple of inches off the ground, but over time you'll find that that leg will begin to come up further. Either way, even if it's just a couple of inches, your tummy muscles, your back muscles are working and you're developing that strength that'll reduce the risk of falls. And down. Again, the progression from that is removing your hands completely and lifting your leg. Pulling in your core muscles, thinking about the crown of your head going up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and down, and swap. 3, 2, 1. All of us are different, so you might find for some of these exercises you're going to keep both hands. Other exercises you might only have one, and other exercises you might not need your hands. Work wherever you are on your comfort level, but please, safety first. So any of these exercises, unless you've been doing other exercise regularly, please start with something to keep hold of.